Hey friends, it's Hillary from Good Wellesley Dog Training. As you can see behind me, we have had an overnight, well, not a blizzard, but quite the snowstorm. We have got more than a foot, and when we went to bed last night, we had nothing on the ground. So, why am I telling you this? Because a lot of dog owners worry about the salt and sand and grit and snow and their effect on their pups' paws. And a lot of dogs don't want to go outside, go for a walk, or do their business because they don't like the feeling of the ice and snow in their paws. So what do? Well, they've got to go outside, they've got to take a walk, you've got to deal with it. So here is a very inexpensive way for you to be ready for when you come back in from being outside with your dogs in the ice and the snow. Wherever you come in, it's great to already set some towels out. Maybe have one on the floor if you don't have a fluffy mat to come in on. Bring your dog in. Hopefully you've already taught it place, because you can just tell it to place right on the towel and it will go place right on the towel. And then you just need some very simple things to easily and in just moments clean the ice and snow, or more importantly, chemicals and salt off of your pup's paws. Now they sell in boutique pet stores all sorts of contraptions to dunk your dog's paws in, and they have brushes and all sorts of things. Believe me, I know, because I've spent money over the years trying to find something that would be simple and work easily for all of my dogs. But turns out I didn't need to spend any money. What I really just needed to do was look for these simple items around my house. So I have a very inexpensive plastic dish pan. I have a recyclable container from something that came in the grocery store, and so instead of just recycling it or throwing it in the landfill, I'm going to use it for the dog paw activity. I've got a little old plastic cup, if that's a better fit, and I've got an old sealable water container. We used to make iced tea or all sorts of things for my kids when they were little, and of course they're all adults now, so this is very old, but this is a very old Tupperware container. So what I like to do is I have someone else, or I put it out before I go out in the snow with my dogs. I fill this up with warm water, not hot, but warm, and I take it to the mudroom area where I'm gonna be. I put it inside of my dish pan, and I take these other two containers, because they happen to work for the different feet shapes that my dogs have, and I take this whole kit down to the mudroom. When I bring the dogs in and they're on that place towel, I've got some nice, clean, warm water, and I have taught my dogs to stand with their front legs or their back legs right here in this little dish pan, and then depending on what size their paws are, I just dip their paws, and you can even dump the water, or if they've got a bigger paw, you can do it in this. Fill it up, put it in here, rinse their paw, rinse out the grit. When you're all done, you take the dog's paw out, you dry it off with a little towel, you let them walk around, and you can even take your dirty water, dump it back into this container, seal it up, and take it to a sink to take care of. You don't need to have a slop sink or a paint sink down by your mudroom or where you come in. You can rinse off your dog's legs and paws and get rid of all those nasty chemicals with just some warm water and some common sense items that you have laying around your house. So I hope that helps you get through this winter. I know when I finally figured it out for my 3-year-olds, it really makes a big difference. Have a great day and enjoy the winter.